All right, let's talk about. Well, we were talking about a few things, Ann. You were
the
just
media.
You were
I was
just
saying
talking
one
about the
other
media.
promise that he hasn't.
Yes. Is what?
This isn't like a promise, like, build the wall, but it's really stunning that Trump isn't protecting his own supporters on social media. Some of his biggest supporters and most important supporters, who do they go after? The ones who are appealing not to our generation or
Right.
really our demographic, but the wild ones like Milo Yiannopoulos, who was with Trump from the beginning. Wild, funny, brilliant, and if you have met anyone, from the age of 10 to 25, they love Milo. Laura Loomer does a lot of great stuff. Gavin McInnes, the founder of Vice magazine, he defined hip.
Well, I've had Milo on this program a number of times, and no one else seems to have him on.
Well, he's been banned, from every social media platform.
He hasn't been banned from this program.
No. But he's banned.
I know that.
He can't make money anymore. Same thing with Laura Loomer. Same thing with Gavin McInnes. And people like you and me just write it off and say, well, that won't happen to me. I think we're all going to be thrown off election year, and then they'll say, oh, it was a glitch. Sorry about that once the election is over. It's a very simple fix. Trump can get Congress to do anything. They will defend crazy things he says. They will defend insane tweets.
Are we living in the same country?
I'm making a point.
I don't think they ever defend him or much. He's got like 5 people that defend him in the GOP.
They all hate him, and yet not one of them will accept, like Romney, who apparently always secretly wanted to be John McCain. By the way, a really good guy primaried Romney when he ran. This is only first term, just because he's old. He's not like he's a senior statesman.
Right.
I hope that guy primaries him again. His name is something like Thomas Kennedy. In any event, except for a few like Romney and Flake,
they'll do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he has enormous power over them because of his supporters.
Okay.
Plus, try to explain to your voters why you haven't changed the law that allows Facebook, Twitter, and the rest of them to say, no, you can't sue us. We're just a bulletin board. Hey, still talking. We're just a bulletin board. We're just a bulletin board. While simultaneously saying, oh, but we're also editor of the New York Times, and we will determine what you can post on our sites. No, it's one or the other. If you open them up to lawsuits, then all of Trump's supporters get back on.
Okay.
But right now, they're going to be thrown off. You and I are chilled. We can't tweet the things we want to tweet. We can't say the things we want to say. People are constantly suspended. You've lost, again, James Woods, Laura Loomer, Milo Yiannopoulos. Look, even Alex Jones. And, conservatives all said, well, he did have conspiracy theories. Give me a break. Spike Jonze makes movies that are conspiracy theories. Michael Moore makes movies that are conspiracy theories.
Okay. As usual, the reason I want to interrupt you is because now there are 9 things that I'm not going to get to say because I want to ask you. You made many important points. First of all, you talk about, you make it sound, now you know the law and legislation better than I do, but it seems to me that you make it sound easy, as though he could do X and he's not doing X. What could he do? In other words, we've had hearings on Google and Facebook and stuff. What's supposed to happen?
He knows perfectly well what he needs to do, but then someone told him he'd have to make a phone call, and he decided he'd rather sit in his bed, eat a cheeseburger, and tweet.
Tell me what he would need to do.
Tell Congress to change this section. I mean, there are plenty of senators. I think it's section, everybody's always talking about section 236 or something, whatever it is.
So to
that
make
allows them not to be sued, to be simultaneously. I mean, the New York Times would love that. We will decide what gets published in our newspaper, and you can't ever sue us for what we publish in our newspaper. That's what Twitter, Facebook, all these social, and this sprung from the point, how do we destroy the media? What am I talking about? I'm talking about the liars who make democracy impossible because we need to have an informed populace to vote on what's going on in the world. That's not what we have. We are living in Orwell's 1984, where up is down and black is white. And people are, as you say, starting to see it, and that is thanks to Trump, not from him trying to do anything. They just lost their minds when they saw him and exposed themselves. Well, you need the alternative media to rise up in their stead. That's not being allowed. And it's very easy for Congress to change that and very hard for Democrats to be against it.